Togame steps into the ring, shaking off his momentary distraction. His opponent, Sakura, stands ready, his presence alone demanding attention. The crowd erupts in anticipation, their cheers urging the fight forward. The match begins with Sakura moving at an incredible speed. Togame barely dodges the first strike, but Sakura doesn't let up. His relentless attacks push Togame to his limits, forcing him to defend against a barrage of blows. Each movement is precise, each hit carrying immense power. Despite the overwhelming force, Togame refuses to back down. He regains his footing, countering with his own attacks. The fight escalates into a brutal exchange of strength and endurance. Sakuragi dominates with sheer power, but Togame matches his speed, making it impossible to predict the outcome. As the battle continues, Sakura's overwhelming presence becomes undeniable. He isn't just another opponent, he's in a completely different league from anyone Togame has faced before. Every strike carries weight, every movement controlled and deliberate. The crowd watches in awe, sensing the shift in power. When the final blow lands, the result is clear. The fight between Sakura and Togame reaches its climax, with Togame initially dominating due to his superior skill and experience. However, Sakura's relentless determination and refusal to back down begin to shift the momentum. Despite being outmatched, Sakura's resilience and growth as a fighter become evident, earning Togame's respect. Togame reflects on his past and the ideals that have driven him, realizing that his obsession with power has led him down a flawed path. His internal conflict becomes apparent as he questions the meaning of true strength and freedom. Sakura, on the other hand, remains steadfast in his belief that strength should be used to protect others, not to dominate them. The fight takes a dramatic turn when Sakura lands a powerful blow, shaking Togame and forcing him to confront his own weaknesses. Togame, though momentarily stunned, acknowledges Sakura's growth and the impact he has had on him. The battle becomes more than just a physical confrontation, it's a clash of ideologies and a test of character. As the fight continues, Togame begins to see the flaws in his own philosophy. His realization that true strength lies in protecting others, not in dominating them, marks a turning point in his character. Sakura's unwavering resolve and determination to fight for what he believes in inspire Togame to reconsider his own path. The fight concludes with Togame conceding, acknowledging Sakura's strength and the impact he has had on him. This moment of humility and self-reflection marks a significant shift in Togame's character, as he begins to question the ideals that have driven him for so long. The aftermath of the fight leaves Sakura reflecting on his journey and the challenges he has faced. His growth as a fighter and as a person is evident, and his determination to continue improving and protecting those around him remains unwavering. The fight with Togame serves as a pivotal moment in Sakura's journey, solidifying his place within Bokuren and earning the respect of his peers. The scene ends with Sakura and Togame sharing a moment of mutual respect, highlighting the impact their fight has had on both of them. The battle has not only tested their physical abilities but also their beliefs and values, leaving a lasting impact on their characters and setting the stage for future challenges. The fight between Yumiya and Tomiyama takes a dramatic turn as Tomiyama's internal struggles come to the surface. Despite his initial confidence, Tomiyama begins to falter as Yumiya's words and actions force him to confront the emptiness he's been feeling. Yumiya's calm and composed demeanor contrasts sharply with Tomiyama's growing desperation, highlighting the difference in their leadership styles and philosophies. Tomiyama reflects on his past, recalling a time when he felt truly free and happy, surrounded by friends and laughter. This memory stands in stark contrast to his current state, where he feels isolated and hollow, despite being at the top of Shishidoran. Yumiya's words strike a chord, making Tomiyama realize that his pursuit of power and freedom has led him astray, causing him to lose sight of what truly matters. As the fight progresses, Tomiyama's resolve weakens, and he begins to question his own actions and motivations. Yumiya's unwavering belief in the importance of camaraderie and protecting others serves as a stark reminder of what Tomiyama has lost. The fight becomes less about physical strength and more about a battle of ideals, with Yumiya's compassion and understanding ultimately prevailing over Tomiyama's brute force. In the end, Tomiyama concedes, acknowledging Yumimiya's victory and the impact their fight has had on him. This moment of humility marks a turning point for Tomiyama, as he begins to see the flaws in his own philosophy and the damage he has caused to his team. His realization that true freedom and happiness come from the bonds he shares with others, rather than from power alone, sets him on a path of redemption. The aftermath of the fight leaves both fighters reflecting on their journeys. Yumimiya's ability to inspire change in Tomiyama highlights his strength as a leader and his commitment to protecting and guiding others. Tomiyama, on the other hand, begins to understand the importance of empathy and connection, vowing to make amends for his past mistakes. The scene concludes with Yumimiya extending an olive branch to Tomiyama and Shishidoran, offering friendship and support rather than domination. This gesture underscores the core values of Bofurien and sets the stage for a new chapter in the relationship between the two groups. The fight, though intense, ultimately serves as a catalyst for growth and understanding, leaving both fighters and their teams stronger and more united. The aftermath of the intense battles sees Yumimiya and his team celebrating their victory with food and camaraderie. The atmosphere is lighthearted, with everyone enjoying the moment despite the earlier tensions. Yumimiya's ability to bring people together, even former rivals like Tomiyama and Togame, highlights his unique leadership style and his belief in the power of unity and shared experiences. Tomiyama, now humbled and reflective, begins to understand the importance of connection and the emptiness of pursuing power for its own sake. His realization that true happiness comes from the bonds he shares with others marks a significant shift in his character. Yumimiya's words and actions have inspired Tomiyama to seek redemption and rebuild the relationships he once took for granted. Sakura, still grappling with his own insecurities and desire to reach the top, finds himself questioning his approach. Yumimiya's advice about the importance of letting others in and the value of genuine connections resonates with him. Sakura begins to see that strength isn't just about individual power, but also about the support and trust of those around him. The celebration serves as a reminder of the importance of community and the joy that comes from shared experiences. Yumimiya's philosophy of using his position to protect and uplift others is evident in the way he interacts with everyone, from his teammates to his former adversaries. His ability to inspire change and foster a sense of belonging is a testament to his strength as a leader. As the festivities wind down, Sakura reflects on his journey and the lessons he's learned. The idea of reaching the top no longer feels like a solitary pursuit but a collective effort. Yumimiya's words about the power of connection and the importance of facing others with sincerity have left a lasting impact on him. The scene concludes with a sense of hope and renewal. Tomiyama and Togame, now on a path of redemption, begin to rebuild their relationships with their team. Sakura, inspired by Yumimiya's example, starts to open up to the idea of forming genuine connections with those around him. The battles may be over, but the lessons learned and the bonds formed will continue to shape their futures. Yumimiya's leadership and unwavering belief in the power of community have not only brought his team together but also inspired those around him to strive for a better, more connected future. The celebration marks the beginning of a new chapter for everyone involved, one built on understanding, trust, and shared goals. The scene opens with Sakura reflecting on his recent experiences and the lessons he's learned about the importance of allies and genuine connections. Despite his tough exterior, he's beginning to understand that strength isn't just about individual power but also about the bonds he forms with others. This realization is a significant shift for Sakura, who has always relied on his own abilities to get by. As Sakura walks through the school hallway, he notices the attention he's receiving from his peers. Rumors about his involvement in the recent battles with Shishidoran have spread, and everyone is curious about what happened. Nairai, ever the enthusiastic data collector, is particularly eager to hear Sakura's side of the story. Tsujishita, another strong fighter, also joins the conversation, adding to the growing group of students interested in Sakura's journey. The group decides to meet up after school to discuss their experiences and share their thoughts on what it means to be strong. Tsujishita, in particular, is intrigued by Sakura's determination to reach the top and challenges him to a fight, believing that a battle is the best way to understand someone's true nature. Sakura, though reluctant at first, agrees, seeing it as an opportunity to test his own growth. The scene shifts to a local restaurant where the group gathers. The atmosphere is lively, with everyone sharing stories and getting to know each other better. Kiryu, another powerful fighter, joins the group, adding to the dynamic. His calm and collected demeanor contrasts with Sujishida's intensity, but both are respected for their strength and skills. As the conversation continues, Sakura begins to see the value in forming connections with his peers. He realizes that his journey to the top doesn't have to be a solitary one and that the support of others can help him achieve his goals. This newfound understanding is a significant step in Sakura's growth as a fighter and as a person. The scene concludes with the group discussing the role of the great captain, a leadership position within their class. Sakura, inspired by his recent experiences, volunteers for the role, surprising everyone, including himself. His decision to step up and take on a leadership role marks a turning point in his journey, as he begins to embrace the idea of working with others rather than relying solely on his own strength. The final moments of the scene highlight the camaraderie and mutual respect that has developed among the group. Sakura's growth is evident as he starts to open up to the idea of forming genuine connections with his peers. The bonds they've formed through their shared experiences will undoubtedly play a crucial role in their future battles and challenges. The scene begins with Sakura being nominated as the first-year Great Captain, a leadership role within his class. Despite his initial reluctance and self-doubt, his peers, including Sujishida and Nariai, express their confidence in him. Sakura's recent actions, such as saving a middle schooler and standing up to Shishidoran, have earned him respect and trust among his classmates. As Sakura grapples with the responsibility of being a leader, he begins to reflect on his motivations and goals. He realizes that his desire to reach the top was initially driven by self-recognition, but now he's starting to see the importance of living up to the expectations of those who believe in him. This shift in perspective marks a significant step in Sakura's growth, as he begins to understand that leadership is about more than just strength, it's about responsibility and trust. The scene transitions to a patrol duty assignment, where Sakura and his classmates, under the guidance of second-year Captain Kaji, work together to find a missing cat. The teamwork and camaraderie displayed during the mission highlight the importance of collaboration and mutual support. Sakura's ability to step up and take charge, even in a seemingly small task, further solidifies his role as a leader. Kaji's calm and efficient leadership style serves as a model for Sakura. Despite his intimidating appearance, Kaji prioritizes the well-being of others and handles situations with care and precision. This interaction helps Sakura see that leadership isn't about dominating others, but about guiding and protecting them. As the day progresses, Sakura continues to struggle with the weight of his new role. He confides in Nariai and Suwa, who offer their support and encouragement. Nariai, with his knack for memorizing names and facts, volunteers to assist Sakura in learning more about his classmates, while Suwa emphasizes the importance of understanding and utilizing each person's strengths. The scene concludes with Sakura attending a meeting of all the great captains and secondaries from different classes. The gathering serves as a reminder of the broader responsibilities that come with leadership and the importance of collaboration across the school. Sakura, though still unsure of himself, begins to embrace his role, recognizing that he doesn't have to do everything alone.